So Connie, natural. Explain natural skincare, natural cosmetics to us. What does that word natural mean?
So natural can also be very confusing and also a little bit, there are so many myths and misinformation out there about natural products. So natural really just means that it's plant-based or it's ingredients from nature. So it's really based, that's your very basic definition. In most countries, to claim natural, you do need to be certified. So this is where a lot of things like greenwashing happens, where brands are using words like natural to make you think it's all natural when it maybe isn't. So you've got to be very careful with how brands use it. Another very key word that comes up at the moment is clean beauty,
Yes.
as opposed to natural. So clean beauty is supposed to mean that it's all clean, safe ingredients, nothing toxic. So I've mentioned before that cosmetics are actually very regulated, and all the ingredients, whether they're natural, synthetic, doesn't matter, all undergo very strict safety testing. So natural is one of those things where it can be a bit misleading, but people sometimes do prefer to have natural, but it's not necessarily always the best option. So one of the big trends at the moment is where people are looking more towards sustainability, because it's all about what's good for our skin, for our environment, for the earth, for everything on the earth. And sometimes natural isn't that. A key example I often use, and if you've seen other videos of mine, you'll know I go into this, but like palm oil is one of the most emotional type of things where it's actually natural. And it's because of this increased demand that people have for natural products, where now unfortunately people or companies try and supply that demand, so they start planting these palm trees and stuff instead of normal forests. So that's where the deforestation happens, and we've probably all seen those videos of the orangutans that are losing their homes. Those are because of natural products and the demand for it. So it is one of those things that can be quite emotive, and I think most consumers nowadays need to have a more balanced approach where we demand sustainable products, because a lot of naturals aren't sustainable. So we need to look at practices that are really good for the environment, good for our skin, and good for the protection of everything in our environment and on our planet.
That's great, Connie, and that really explains it. Now, also the word organic. Organic is often thrown around with natural products. So just give us a bit of guideline, like when is it really organic, and is there really even such a thing, or is it just a marketing thing?
So you do get organic certification. Once again, you need to have it certified. There are certain different certifying bodies across the world. Not all of them are exactly aligned with what the definition is, but they do analyze your entire cosmetic product. So the full product, and you do get organic certified ingredients. Like you might get organic, like with cooking, you get organic olive oil or your normal olive oil. So exactly the same with cosmetic ingredients. And there they've also got to have harvested it, grown it, and everything in your normal organic practices like you would for food. But with cosmetics, when you're wanting to go for organic certification, they actually look at your entire process of from sourcing the products, who the raw materials are coming from, how are you producing them, what about your waste, and then it can even go deeper into your plastic, your packaging, all of that. So a lot of your organic products are going to be hugely expensive, because going through that certification process is incredibly demanding. So, and also organic products, they need to be recertified every year. So if your product does have proper certification, you'll definitely see a logo there. It might be EcoCert is probably the one most well known, but there's Cosmos, there's BDIH, there's the UK Soil Association, there's the FDA organic seal as well. So there are various ones, but it's quite a rigorous process. So yes, organic definitely does have a place in cosmetics. And the bottom line, for it to be organic, it does need to start out being natural. And then you'll have different percentages that it might be 10% organic, but it's 100% natural, but only 10% of the ingredients are then organic certified, or even higher up. So it can get quite complex in terms of your certification.
So this has really been most helpful. And of course, if you've got any more questions for Connie, just comment for us, and Connie is always so excited to share any information with you. So I thank you so much for that, Connie. That's been absolutely phenomenal.
Awesome, thanks.